All right, guys. Well, listen, we're going to finish up. Well, we're going to continue working on our moving parts 2. Well, not moving parts 2. Moving parts page folio, right? Moving parts page folio style 2. We're going to make the cover today. But before I do that, first I want to talk about very quickly, National Scrapbook Day is May 4th. May 4th. All right. If you haven't heard yet, I am teaming up with Catherine Scraps, and we're going to have a big National Scrapbook Day party event. Okay? Big party. So I'm very excited. So I know you guys know who Catherine is of Catherine Scraps. She already announced what we're doing if you follow her in her class. So we're doing a series of moving parts page folios, which is very exciting. You're going to get a set of 10, which is double page layouts, right? 5 double page layouts. So Catherine is going to release her own set of moving parts page folios, her own set of 5 double pages, which is 10 layouts, right? 10 layouts. And I'm going to release my own set. All right. Our classes are going to be on the same day, May 4th at different times. And you don't have to write anything down or remember anything now. We will send out newsletters and all sorts of information on that. Okay. There is the cutting guide. It is the project cutting guide and project folder are available right now in the shop if you want to pick it up before National Scrapbook Day. All the cutting guides and the how-to videos will be posted up there because we're going to release one every single day up until National Scrapbook Day. All right, so you'll want to get it before National Scrapbook Day. So you can get my cutting guide and Catherine's cutting guide on her website, and it's 50% off. All right, so it's going to be epic. You're going to get a couple bonuses with Catherine's project and with my project. A lot of you were asking about binding these layouts, so I will teach you how to bind them. You're going to get a box and an album cover, dimensions for an album cover. So if you choose to bind them as opposed to making folios, you'll be able to do that. Okay. So lots of bonuses, guys. You've all have asked questions. Can we put them in an album like Retrospection 365? Absolutely. You will be able to put them in an album. I will show you how to do that. All right. And I'm also going to give you guys a box. However, the box will be for a single folio. You can resize it for multiple folios. All right. But the box will not be, let's see. You'll be able to fit the album in the box, I believe, but don't quote me on that. All right, I gotta see because albums are tricky. Albums are a little bit tricky. You need a little bit more room. All right, so they're gonna be epic. All right, Catherine's cover is gonna have a super fun element to it. I don't know if she revealed it, so I'm not gonna say anything about her, the element on her cover. But I will tell you that mine. You want to know what mine are going to have? Should I leave you waiting in suspense? No, we're not going to do it all on National Scrapbook Day. What I said a few minutes ago was we're going to release one every single day. I believe the start date for the release date is in the shop for the first layout design. So we're going to release one every single day up until May 4th. And on May 4th, we'll do the last one. Okay, so April 25th, we're going to start releasing the designs to the project folder one every other day. The schedule is on the purchase page in the description box. And then on May 4th, together, we're going to make the last one. Okay, so we're going to alternate dates. April 25th, Catherine, so on and so forth. Okay, one day me, one day Catherine, or one day Catherine, one day me, and that way You'll get one every single day all the way through May 4th. So it's going to be a fun, a week and a half of amazing layouts. Okay? I will be releasing mine here on my channel. Catherine will be releasing hers on her channel. But even better, we're going to release each other's designs on each other's channel so you won't miss a thing, okay? But be sure you subscribe to Catherine's channel as well so that you don't miss anything. Yeah, you won't miss anything. Yes, Catherine's will be different. There will be no overlapping. Each cutting guide is different. You get 10 Catherine designs of moving parts and you get 10 of mine. Again, 10 but double page layouts, which would be a total of 5. A total of 5 double page layouts. National Scrapbook Day project is currently in the project folder. The first release is April 25th. 25th or 26th, one of those 2 days. It's in the description page. You know, I always screw up dates. Today, I couldn't even get April 19th correct. I kept on putting in May 19th, May 29th, or whatever day it was. Insane. Insane. So National Scrapbook Day is May 4th, and you're going to get Catherine and myself on the same day, different times. So you're going to have a full day of crafting. We will release the paper collections that we're going to use with these projects, and they will be on sale. So no worries. Everything will be on sale. And Catherine already picked her papers from my shop. They're probably listed in her description. She probably listed them. So I hope to see you all there. Don't worry, there'll be newsletters and all sorts of things. And remember that National Scrapbook Day is a collaboration between Catherine Krieger of Catherine Scraps, and her website is catherinescraps.com. She's going to have 10 designs. I'm going to have 10 designs. And we're going to broadcast the same day. Same day, different hour. And we're just going to have fun. If you don't know who Catherine Scraps is yet, you're missing out. You're missing out. She's a great crafter, guys. She's a wonderful crafter. And we're going to have a good time. We're officially starting. Moving parts, Page Folio, not to be confused, my friends, with the moving parts 1 and 2. Those are albums, all right? Those are albums. So moving parts, Page Folios are not to be confused with the moving parts 1 and 2 albums, okay? Moving parts, scrapbook layouts, moving parts, okay? So those are 8.5 by 11. These are 12 by 12. So what we're doing, this one is style 2. I just want you to notice the price tag on this National Scrapbook Day projects. For scrapbook, for the Page Folios, style 1 and style 2, they're $10 a piece. For the National Scrapbook Day project, you're getting 10 for $15 because it's on sale. 50% off. 10! Insane, guys. Insane. Okay? That's what you're getting. You're welcome. And some bonuses. I'm going to show you how to bind the 12 by 12 layouts. Okay? I'm going to show you how to bind them. If you did Retrospection 365 with me, does that ring a bell, guys? Retrospection 365? If you did Retrospection 365, this is kind of going to be like a refresher for you in terms of binding these layouts into an album. All right, except that we're going to do the hidden hinge, the hollow hidden hinge for this one, okay? Hollow hidden hinge. So we bound those. We made an album that's full 12 by 12. Done it. Been there, done that already, right? But with these folios, there was a couple of you that asked, can these pages be put into an album? Absolutely. I'll show you how to do it. All right? All right, I'm changing the camera view, guys. Look at this beautiful paper. So I cut my chipboard pieces for the cover. We made our layout in part 1, right? I just wanted to show you the papers very quickly and what we did with the embellishments. And I say what we did because Jane does this for me. And I appreciate her so much. And, you know, I don't talk about Jane enough. I have to just say that Jane is just such a rock for me, keeping me sane and helping me out through this entire process. So this paper collection is Birds of a Feather 1 and 2. The embellishments, Jane printed these in a large format. So let's imagine these being like on a 12 by 12 sheet, right? So look at how huge these are. I just love them. Absolutely love them. And I have the paper collection somewhere around here so you can see the original size in the collection. Hold on, let me find it. So here are the original size. When I used to sell the hard copy of these paper collections, which I'm going to bring back. But right now, all I have is digital. So, but this is what's fun about digital, guys. Oh, this is Birds of a Feather 2. This is one. Let me show you. So she printed them in a she printed them in a larger size and cut them out with the scan and cut. So look at this. Look at how fun. This is what you come here for, right? This. We don't do this no more. We do this now, right? Giant embellishments so they can become just pocket stuffers. So this is the size you normally get like when you buy an embellishment pack, right? For cards perhaps, and things like that. But look at this, guys. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful feather. Look at this frame. We can stuff this into a pocket and you'll see it, right? So it's just going to be so good. So good. Right, so that's where the embellishments came from. Again, in the digital collection, you can resize everything. Look at this, guys. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So I did that, and I think what we're going to do today is just make the cover, and we're just going to get to it, guys. We're going to get to it. I also started another channel. I'm on a roll now with the channels. If you guys enjoy my gardening videos or the lack of my gardening videos, The Amateur Gardener, I have a new garden channel that I would love for you to subscribe to if you're interested in that type of content. It's called Paper Phenomenon the Gardener. It's Paper Phenomenon the Gardener. How did she do this? In your project folder, these embellishments are single pieces, and you can make them whatever size you want and print it out. You can like throw them all on a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and then print it out and cut it in your scan and cut. Okay. If Jane created a file for these, I'm not making any promises, all right? If Jane created a file for this, I will ask her to save it into the project folder in Birds of a Feather 1 and 2. But if she didn't, then she didn't. You know, she didn't save it. I'm not going to ask her to redo all the work again. All right, but if she did, I'll ask her to throw it in the project folder for you guys, okay? I want to say she probably saved it because that's just what Jane does. She's very efficient. But you never know. She could have just been like, we don't need this no more. All right, guys. So, sorry I'm fumbling. It's probably going to take me a minute to get it together. All right. But I will ask her for sure. All right. So, I do want to note that I changed the cover size for Style 2 only because I want to try. I'm trying something. Okay. All right. Style 1 has just a slightly larger cover by 1/8 of an inch. And I think I'm going to like this size better. All right, so Maker Basics chipboard, you can find this in my shop. What's different about my chipboard is that it is thicker than any medium weight chipboard you find out in the market today. Okay, my P3 tape is in stock. It's a fabric-based tape, not to be confused with masking tape or gaffer tape. These are not the same things. Okay. Just subscribe to your garden channel. I have 6 subscribers to my garden channel. How exciting. How exciting. You also have to watch the video for it to get circulated, okay? So bear with my garden videos. They will get better, okay? I promise. I have a fun one. I'm going to post a fun one about my gladiolas. So that one is hilarious. Oh my goodness. I have some gardening woes, guys. Some really funny moments. If you just watch it for the funny things, you'll enjoy it, even if you're not into gardening. And listen, you don't want to go to my channel for any education in terms of gardening, okay? I know nothing, all right? I know about houseplants. I know a lot about houseplants, but outside, whoa, outside is a whole nother animal. All right, my friends, I got my spine here. I cut my P3 tape 6 times. So you need 6 pieces. You want it just shy of 1/4 of an inch, the length of your chipboard, right? So here's the length of my chipboard, and I went a little bit more, but 1/4 of an inch is good, all right? Shorter, 1/4 of an inch shorter. You're going to start with 1 piece. You're going to stick it down to the spine. Halfway or a little bit more like this. As you can see, it does not have to be perfect. You can overlap it. It is fine. Now you want to stick the other piece to the other side. If you have not tried my P3 tape, guys, I'm seriously telling you guys, you're missing out. You're missing out. You will be converted. You will no longer use paper hinges. You will be done with the paper hinges. Now you're going to take your covers, your right and your left hand side, and you're going to stick it down to the P3 tape. You got to make sure that everything's lined up, because if you notice, it's just under 1/8 of an inch is the other measurement, okay? So the length should line up with the spine, okay? If you're short, it's because you're trying to stick it on the wrong side, okay? The measurement is just off by 1/8 of an inch on the other side in the width. So you want to leave about 1/4 of an inch space. All right. You can use spacer tape if you want to, but you don't have to. About 1/4 of an inch. And then the other side, same deal. All right. No less. Don't do less than 1/4 of an inch, please. You could do 3/8 of an inch, but not less than 1/4 of an inch. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get your tape in there well. It's going to be, your cover's going to be tight, okay? You don't want that. All right, so go ahead and burnish that into place. Then you're going to stick your P3 tape to the left, to the right and the left-hand side, exactly the same way, except here you're going to go midway, okay? You can stick it down to the back of the chipboard, halfway. The fact that this has adhesive on it already, you don't have to do anything but cut, guys. It's amazing. There's nothing out there on the market like P3 tape in the crafting world, okay? Paper phenomenon, guys. Nothing like it. Nothing. There may be, because that's how the world works, right? There's always competition. Somebody else will be selling probably P3 tape. But right now, I'm the first one. And I'm very proud of it. Guys, I discovered something. So now again, on the other side, stick it down. Midway. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? It does not have to be perfect. Then you're going to take this piece here. Now this has specific instruction, okay? So you're going to start either, depending, which hand is comfortable for you, okay? you're either going to stick this down, you're going to place it over the gusset, evenly over the gusset, but you're only going to stick it to one side, either the cover or the spine. All right. I personally like to go on the cover on this side, but on the other side, I may go on the spine first. But notice that I'm only sticking it down to the cover, right? It's across the spine, but only sticking it to the cover. There's a reason for that. All right. You're going to grab your burnishing tool and you're going to drop your burnishing tool right into that gusset and make contact with the tape in the gusset. Okay, now you can drop it. See that? And burnish against the edge of the cover and then against the edge of the spine. Okay? If you stick the tape down across without doing this, okay? Without doing this, they're really not going to make contact. And what's going to happen is usually the back is going to be lifted because it's going to try to compensate for the space and it's going to lift. All right. And you're going to have this weird thing happening over here. All right. You need to allow for the extra space in here. All right. So you have to burnish it into place first before you stick it onto the spine. All right. I bet you guys did not expect all this drama when you were coming here to my new YouTube channel, huh? I know you did not expect all this drama. All right, my nose is runny. Ugh. All right, so now I'm gonna come on this side now because I just gotta clean this up right here, right? Why not when I have the opportunity to do it? Okay, so I'm just gonna overlap it by a little bit. So I'm only sticking it to the spine. But you can stick it to the cover if you want to, all right? I'm just doing this because I want this to be nice and clean here in the spine area, okay? Because what about if I didn't want to mat that? I wanted to keep it black, so it'll be nice and black and pretty. So now you're going to burnish in the gusset first. So what I like to do is drop my bone folder and burnish up against the edge of the spine, whichever edge is closest to you, right? Whether it's the cover or the spine. In this case, it's the spine. And then shift my bone folder over to the opposite side and sticking the tape in that gusset, okay? See that? See how the tape is still lifted here? It has not made contact here. Right here. And look at that beauty. Look at that beautiful spine. Just gorgeous. So now we're going to take more P3 tape. So it comes in this roll. And you're going to go from one end to the other end. Right here. Okay. One end to the other end. And cut. And over here. Same thing for the bottom. Just like that. For those of you who follow me, you must be sick of me making covers, but not everybody follows everything I do, so I got to kind of go through the motions again, guys. All right? Isn't it so much fun making covers now? It wasn't so much fun making covers, honestly. So now you're going to take your P3 tape and you can... I don't know why I brought it up here. Normally I do it closest to me. This was not very smart right now. Not very smart. Whoopsie. So you need to use a tool because otherwise it'll be sticky to your fingers. You'll just be messing around and it'll be stuck on one of your hands. And now go midway. See that? Midway. Stick it down. And now the other side. Midway again. So notice I'm going to touch over here, but this side is going to stay stuck. So grab a tool and tack it down, right? So that you can have both hands free, and then again midway. The first time that I demoed this tape, it was quite the comedy show. I was like, how am I supposed to sell this tape as being amazing? Because it is amazing, but I can't even handle it. You need a tool. You definitely need a tool. All right. All right. So now we're going to miter. So miter, people, please. Miter, miter, miter. Right here. So I'm going to try to get this right, at least 1/4 inch away from the edge or the corner of the chipboard. Right here. Boom. And flipping it around and mitering again. Don't screw it up, Kathy. I think I'm doing good, guys. Think I'm doing good. Right here. And now I'm going to wrap, just like you do with cardstock. So it's pretty much the same process, right, with the cardstock, except that it's so much easier and so much better in terms of quality. The quality is amazing, okay? You guys know I would never put my name on anything that is not good. I would not do, why would I do that to myself? You guys would be like, really, Kathy, this is crap. So now I do like to wrap my album in a specific way, and I like to start on a corner. It doesn't matter if it's the right or the left hand side. So I want to start by wrapping the excess tape onto nice and tight, pull nice and tight onto the chipboard. I tend to kind of go in a sideways motion as opposed to straight down, and there's a reason for that. What I'm trying to do is create excess tape right here in this spacer. Okay, see these two spaces right here? This is what I call the spacer tape, or in the gusset. Then I pull, and I stick until I'm just about 1 inch shy of the gusset, or what would be your spacer tape, okay? And the reason why I say spacer tape is because I usually put a piece of tape in here just to give me that exact 3/8 inch gusset when it matters. In this particular project, it doesn't matter if you're off a bit here, a bit there, no biggie, all right? So you stop about 1 inch shy of your spacer tape, then you mosey on over to the opposite corner, all right? And you're gonna do the same thing. Pull over the edge of the chipboard and stick it onto the chipboard, okay? And you're gonna pull. Notice how I'm creating this volume here, okay? And you'll see it in just a minute. I'm gonna lift my cover, all right? See this? I have some volume there. If I were just to stick this down, I'm gonna get overlap here. It's gonna buckle, right? Normally that would not be a good thing. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this excess tape that's here and we're gonna stick it into the spacer tape. So how you do that is by next, you're going to stick down the tape right in the spine, just right there with your finger. And it's going to create 2 bumps. I don't know if you can see those bumps, but I'm going to show them to you right now. See those 2 bumps right there? See that? You're going to move those bumps to the spacer very carefully. They're perfectly centered to the spacer. And now you can, with your finger or with your bone folder, it doesn't matter, you're gonna pop those in, all right? And stick them right in that spacer tape right there, right in that gusset. There's no spacer tape there, Kathy, so just say gusset. I'm just so used to saying spacer tape. Look at that. If you don't do that, what happens is that tape is kind of floating in the air, right? It's kind of just floating there because there's not enough volume in there to push it in. So what happens is that your spine, the tape that's in the spacer, it lifts, right? It'll lift, okay? And your spine will not look perfect, okay? So you want to always create that extra volume so that you can stick it in the gusset. And it also reduces the likelihood of cracking. If you're using cardstock with P3 tape, you don't have to worry about cracking. It's a fabric-based tape. But if you're using cardstock, this is 100% important, okay? All right, so now I'm just going to go through this quickly because for you vets, you're probably sick of me giving this demo. And again, P3 tape is in stock in my shop. My Maker Basics 3/8 inch tape is in stock in my shop. If you have not tried my double-sided tape, you are also missing out. Did you guys notice I splurged for the yellow tape backing? I did not increase the price. There's that volume right there. Look, I can stick my finger in there. Stick it down in the spine. Move that volume over into, move your bumps right there to the gussets or the spacer tape. And then just pop them in, guys, and stick them down. All right, guys. You want to cover up those corners. So you see this, this tapering action that you see right here. You want to go ahead and tuck those corners in, that excess tape that forms around each of the corners of the chipboard. You want to cover them up, and you want to do that by following through on that taper. Just by folding the tape and tapering all the way from the corner of the chipboard up. So you're literally just tucking that in and folding and sticking it onto itself. And now stick this piece down, or this side down. Can they make it pink? Can they make pink backing? I tried, girl. They can do anything I want. It's just, it costs more money, and I refuse to increase the price of the tape just so I can have pretty tape with my name on it. I'm just not going to do it to you guys. I have to be competitive with the tape that's out on the market now. My tape, you get more and it's stickier. And I can't be competitive if I put all the pretty things on it. It's not important to me. Not right now, at least, right? So I want you guys to make my projects, right? And in order for you guys to make my projects, you need supplies. So if I can get you the supplies at a really good price, that means you can buy my projects. So it's a win-win, right? So it's not important to me it's important to me to be competitive with the materials so then I can sell my project. So that makes sense? That's what I'm trying to say. All right, cover's done, people. Now let's get the pages. All right, so I want to demo very quickly how you bind these pages, okay? It's really simple. You know what? Never mind. I'll save that for National Scrapbook Day because I have two of these because I'm making another gift. These are so perfect for gifts that I love them. Love it, love it, love it. So somebody help me. Which side is, I think this is the right side. Yeah, this is the right side. And this is my left side. Yeah, okay, good. So now these just stick right onto here. Oh, nope, this is the wrong one. I haven't finished that one yet. This one. All right, guys. So when you stick this on, right, you've got this, here's your page. So you're just sticking this piece onto the cover, and you want the edge of this page to be, well, you want it to be right on the edge of the chipboard cover, not the spine. Obviously, you don't want this to go over the spine. So what you should be left with is 1/8 of an inch on this side, 1/8 of an inch at the top, and 1/8 of an inch at the bottom, okay? Oh, that's right. Yes, I don't really have to use a bone folder for burnishing because the tape is so pliable. Yes, 100%. Yes, 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 yes. It's a fabric-based tape, and I mean, it's just so easy. With cardstock, I would have to burnish the crap out of my album. Yes. So, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. It's also easier, so much easier on your hands just to use the P3 tape. And I am not kidding. This is just a fact. All right, so I'm just going to apply glue. All right, so just make sure you're sticking this on properly where your pockets are going right side up. All right, so nice and straight. You should have 1/8 of an inch on left, right, top, and bottom, okay? And just stick it down, guys. Nice and straight. So this one is going to be a Mother's Day gift. And then the second version that I'm going to do, it's going to be a birthday, a little boy's birthday, 7-year-old friend of Faith's. His name is Henry. And I bought the cutest paper for it. I can't wait to share with you guys. I think it's Echo Park paper. I feel like I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Oh, this goes this way. Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, well, you can stay there for now. And now you're going to do the same thing to the other side. You can open this up and burnish it if you'd like to, right? Just give it a good burnish. Remember, I have to add my pockets here. I haven't added my pockets yet. And let's make sure this is on properly. Yes. Now I'm sticking this piece on. So you're sticking your B piece onto your cover, okay? And I'm sorry if I was a little off with my instruction today, but my head is just a little bit off today. Okay? And over here. So lining it up with the edge of the cover will give you the perfect placement, okay, of 1/8 of an inch. You're going to center it from top to bottom, which will give you that 1/8 of an inch from the top and the bottom, 1/8 of an inch border on your cover, and then 1/8 of an inch border on the, in this case, right-hand side. And then you can open this up and burnish. I have to burnish over my pockets, but that's okay. You guys saw this finished, right? A different version of this. Did everybody see style 1 with photos? Let's see. Style 1 with photos, guys. It's so fabulous. So this is style 1. This is style 2 of the Page Folios, the moving parts Page Folios. Here it is, guys. This style 2 is obviously a different style. Style 1 is this one here, and this one is such a treat because it has photos in it. And it is a layout that we made, inspired by a layout that I shared with you guys. And it has all sorts of fun elements or moving parts, right? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. And then this side here. So this opens up as well. This is a pocket right here. This, you can, you know, take things out. This also opens up right here for more. I mean, look at all the photos you can get in here. I have so much space in here. This is a gift. I still haven't given it to my friend, but I am going to give it to her after, probably after National Scrapbook Day. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have Henry's done, that I can show that one off. Henry's will also have pictures in it. So that one's going to be great. The boy version will have pictures in it. So that's going to be really fun for you guys to see. All right, so look at how fantastic these are. All right, guys, so we're done with the folio. All right. So the National Scrapbook Day project is going to be 10 of these layouts. 10 10 layouts, which will give you 5 double page layouts. Catherine's going to do her 10. I'm doing my 10. And they will be for this folio right here. However, there's going to be a bonus. The bonus for a paper phenomenon is going to be a box, a simple box, guys. So you can put your folio in if you're going to give it as a gift. And I'm going to show you how to bind it into an album. Okay? So that's the bonus. And I'm so excited. So aside from, so you will have a total, if you get my National Scrapbook Day and Catherine's National Scrapbook Day, and these two, you will have 22 double page layouts. That's amazing. 22 double page layouts. 22. That's pretty amazing, if you ask me. All right, so I love this paper here. All right, so I think I'm going to do this hot pink around the perimeter here, because I think it's going to be gorgeous. Look at these papers. Look at these papers. So this is Birds of a Feather 1, and this is Birds of a Feather 2. Let me see what I have here before I make a decision. They each come with their own embellishments. I think Jane printed 2 of these for me. Look at this paper. Look at how gorgeous this paper is. Look at, oh my gosh, look at that blue. It's just, it's like lapis. It's gorgeous. So I wasn't sure if I was going to use, oh, I love that. So this one right here, I don't want to mix them up, but it's just so much easier if I could just put them together. I can make a little tuck space in here if I put this guy here, or the tulips, and still have a signature cut for the photo. Oh, I love that already. Or this could even be, this is also an option. Do we want the bird, or do we want, I think I want the bird and tulip combo, or the tulips. I just love tulips. This is why I want to get really good in the garden, because I want to do tulips for next spring, guys. I really want to. But I don't want to waste all of the money and then I have duds everywhere. Oh my gosh, look at this paper. I mean, can you take this beautiful, beautiful, beautifulness? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this paper. I can't help myself. I got to do it. This is for a 5x7 photo, guys. I'm going to do the tulips. I'm making an executive decision. Yes, there's a lot of purple in this one, and it is gorgeous. So this would be for a 5x7 photo, but in this case, we're going to do 5x7 paper signature cut for the photo. So you can do a 4x6 in here then, all right? Obviously, if you want your 5x7, go for it. Of course, that is an option. This goes like this. I got to put magnets in here, so I got to be careful. I can't get crazy because I need to put magnets. So I'm not allowed to stick anything down until I put magnets. Right now, I'm just tacking things down, and what I mean by that is paper clipping it. Should I do a stripe across the top? I think I'm gonna do a stripe. I think I'm doing a stripe, people. What is that? 3/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna go in at a 1/2 inch. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And you guys know I don't do a lot of giveaways. There will be giveaways. And you guys know when I do giveaways, I do good giveaways. It's going to be good. I don't do giveaways all the time, but when I do it good. All right, that already. Oh my gosh, just love. Love, 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 love. I was going to use Happiness Personified, but when I got this in the mail, I'm like, ugh, I just love this. I had to use this one. But there is another option that's perfect for Mother's Day, which is Happiness Personified. I will tell you guys, though, with the collections that are no longer on my site, thank goodness that I did finish all of the projects with the collections that I have promised that it will no longer be on my site. So all of those projects are in the project folder. So I don't own any projects with things I have taken off my website. So I'm very, very thankful for that. All projects are in the project folders. So I'm going to get a measurement here, and it's going to be the measurement of this base here from top to bottom, okay? And again, at a 1/2 inch. The only negative is if you didn't buy the collection, I will no longer be selling it. So you missed out, guys. Oh no, see, 9.5. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. And all I did was cut stripe paper. I mean, really, guys, seriously. This paper is available only digital. I sold out of the prints, of the hard copies. I think I may reprint this one. I just may reprint this one, because it is so beautiful. Darn it, I think I cut this one just a little bit too thin. Just a little too thin. Just a little bit too thin. But let's see how it works out, right? It may not be a loss. May not be a loss. All right, so this goes here. I think I can glue this on because I don't think I'm gonna put magnets there. But I'm still not gonna glue anything down because I'm not really thinking straight, and I don't want to screw anything up. I don't want to screw anything up. So this will be for pictures here, but I need my magnets. Then we can do paper on another layer of paper. By the way, these collections also have pocket cards. We got pocket cards. Look at this gorgeous frame. Happiness lives here. Oh my gosh, I can't. So how fun to be able to put these things in pockets. I wanted these to be larger because these can be titles, you know, depending on how we structure this, right? This could be a title here or right over here. Just throwing ideas out there, right? So many possibilities. Oh man, it's going to be amazing. Oh, look at how good this is. Her story with the date. And it's like a wood grain. Can you guys see that? Look at that. How gorgeous. Happiness Personified is just gorgeous. Yeah. Doesn't mean that I can't make another. I can use Happiness Personified for one of the layouts for National Scrapbook Day. So you will see one of these layouts with Happiness Personified. Absolutely. We could probably tie this off somewhere. Oh man, my brain is just going in so many different directions. All right. So I will be matting this. I'm going to record myself. All right. So I will be matting this over the weekend. So I will upload it to my new YouTube channel. All right. So you don't have to wait till next Friday for this one because we have to move on. I still have a couple of things I need to wrap up. All right. But I am going to call it good night tonight. So I will be wrapping this up over the weekend. It'll be posted by Sunday. I'm not going to make any promises for tomorrow because something always comes up. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Did I hear a rumor about a live crop class in Edmonton next year? The rumor is true. Yep. If everything works out, we are going to Edmonton, Canada, 2025. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you so much for showing up today and crafting along with me. Did I tell you guys that I broke the wheel on my chair? And I'm still holding on to this chair because I love it. But one of these days, we shouldn't put this out into the universe, but I'm going to tip over. And it's not going to be good. I can't find this same chair. I need the same chair. So I'm so happy that you love moving parts, Donna. It's such a good project. And it's new, guys. It's new. It's fresh. Yes, it's memory keeping. Everything I do here is about memory keeping. But it's new and it's fresh, guys. So here you go. And, you know, if you guys make my projects and you tag me, I will see it now because I have access to this email address that's attached to this YouTube channel. My other YouTube channel, I didn't have access to that email address. It was an old Yahoo account that was just infested with a bazillion Viagra emails that I used to get. And just all sorts of insane things, right? So I just have no access to that email account anymore. So if anybody tagged me, I never saw it, you know? So I see it now. So I'm really excited that I get to see it. I saw that, I think it's Scrappin' Mama. Gosh, I hope I'm getting it right. Because she was so sweet to make a video of one of her favorite YouTube channels. She even gave me credit for inspiration. And gosh, that just filled my heart. It humbled me. And I just thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My Faith has a terrible cough. She's coughing up a lung over there. Oh, Dr. E, it was Scrimping Mama. Check out her YouTube channel, Scrimping Mama. She has her own YouTube channel and she does paper crafts, and she gave all of her viewers a shout out of my new channel, and I'm just so appreciative of that. Thank you so much. So Scrimping Mama on YouTube, guys, at Scrimping Mama. I hope I'm saying that right. Scrimping. Yeah, scrimping. It's not a typo. It's not scrapping mama. Scrimping mama. Just want to be sure I'm not saying it wrong. Thank you, Mary Wilson. Thank you so much. 20th wedding anniversary. Wow. That's amazing. Congratulations. Turns out that Lori's husband and my husband Broderick are twinsies when they go out in public. They're like detectives, looking at everything, looking for exits, getting ready for an escape. I was literally laughing out loud when I saw that video when you posted it, because that is my life. Sometimes when we go to a restaurant, I want to sit in a specific place. You know, it's probably like the comfy chair, let's say, right? But if Broderick's back is to the door, he won't sit there. I have to move because he needs to see everything. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I was literally laughing out loud. Literally. It was so funny. Yeah, and then I'm just doing my happy eating dance. Yep. No care in the world. I do actually dance when I eat. I do. Sometimes I hum. It all depends how good the food is. Yes, and it's always the comfy chair. Oh! Miles is the same way. Well, look at that. It's a man thing, is it? Ugh! Makes me... I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a good quality to have, but... The comfy chair! And listen, something awful could happen right next to me. And I didn't see it. I don't know who did it. Nothing. Especially if I'm eating. I have no idea. That is me. It's crazy. But that video was so on point. So on point. I actually sent it to Broderick and he's like, yup. That's all he said, yup. Anyway, I'm out of here, my friends. I'm calling it a night. Thank you for the support, Renee and Dr. E. I appreciate it. You guys always hanging out with us. And for all of you who craft with me and spend your hard-earned money on my projects, thank you so much. Thank you. Good night, everyone.